It's recording without a light.
I love it.
Early morning, she wakes up, knock, knock, knock on her door. It's time for makeup, perfect smile, it's you they're all waiting for. She says, isn't she lovely, this only one girl? They say she's so lucky, she's a star, but she cries from a lonely heart, thinking if there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come alive?
On breathing, I figure in the wild I'd be dead right now. Whenever I concentrate on holding my breath, I exhale. It's something I do almost all the time. When someone says, hold your breath, the first thing I do is, and that doesn't work at all, which is why I can't really hold my breath for longer than 10 seconds. Because I always exhale, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm already underwater. This isn't good, but if I come back up now, I'll look weaker than that 5-year-old. And I've done this before, no joke. 5-year-old is still underwater, and I'm like, I exhaled before I went down. I did it wrong.
Deference, compliance, entombed in the obligatory moratorium, hollow rebuttal against an elapsing entropic universe. Propagation of grotesque phantasmagoria to replace communication and elaboration, resignation to indignation, annihilate deviation from an obtuse paragon. The waxen shadow wave, whose mannequin rigidity is tantamount to taxidermy, physically attests to the disparity of a misogynistic plutocracy's panoply of tangible enmity.
Nice. As some of you may know, I have a 100-year-old grandparent who drinks every day. He asked me if I remembered 1994, and I sure didn't. I thought it was fantastic, so I ended up texting him. Brian, I just met you when you're 62 years old. He says, oh, how was I? And I told him everything that I told you. And he said, well, if I had a time machine, because I'd intimated that he'd obviously have to have one around that age to come back here. He said, if I had a time machine, I'd go and get myself a jetpack. And I said that I didn't ask him if he had a jetpack. That was a possibility.
And the second poem, when you use the word penetration, I started, whoa. Somebody said penetration. I don't know, I just don't hear that very much in real life. You might see that on a TV or, Anyhow, I'll now shut up. There are two things I forgot to mention. Everybody be careful of the mic. And oh yeah, there's a hat in the back there, and if you want to make a donation.
So you can see here the SpoWo001. Oh, SpoWo001. SpoWo001. This is the optional donation hat.
SpoWo001 could also be SpoWo, because
That's
the one
true.
looks like an
Leap
L.
Style. And as you can see, spoken word makes fucking cash. Literally, it makes cash.
But they took all the black powder, which I'm assuming now, looking back, was explosives, and they made a bomb out of it. Once again, they held my head down, not so I couldn't see, which was weird because they told me it'll be loud, it'll make your ears bleed. I was doing this for blood.
But I think you really fascinate me. And if I were gay, I would love you. And if I were gay, please believe me. That if I were gay, I would love you till I died. I would stay with you till your heart stops beating. Oh, this one's really emotional. Really emotional. Let me gain my composure so you don't see me cry. Roses are red and blue. They smell pretty nice and are pretty too. I molested your son.
Everybody else was going to bed. And when I woke up, terrible hangover but otherwise feeling fantastic, swivel my legs off the sofa to land on the floor, plap, in a big, symmetrical, unfathomably perfect and homogeneous black pool of vomit. I said, audibly, and proceeded to enumerate the contents of the vomit, in which were really like, it was black, and there was like a spot of poutine over there. And this is a song about a girl named Lucky. Money, money.
We did it.
You did it? Oh my god, wow.
Poison.
Success.
I used my teeth. It just makes me look gross.